Which reminds me of another important hint. Sonar is your best friend. You want to abuse it. It lets you see through walls. What it also allows you to do sometimes, if you think someone might be in a general area and you sonar and you still can't see them, well, you can just start tapping the right bumper in random directions, and if you get him, you'll get him. Just make sure it wasn't like a can of gas or a fire extinguisher or something. There's the last guy. Now, since this is the last guy, I can try to be all super sneaky or whatever, but I'm going to blow him up. No one's going to call in reinforcements. There's no one left to call in reinforcements. Just make sure your grenade doesn't miss.
Yeah, just make sure you're not causing a lot of... you bastard. Just make sure that you're not calling it or making a lot of noise anytime before. Like, even if you shoot somebody in the light and another enemy sees it, they'll call in reinforcements. So they're really picky. You can't be blowing up barrels of gasoline, blowing down chandeliers on top of people's heads. You got to be very stealthy when playing this mode.
Don't worry, if you're having trouble, just watch this video, use our tips, and you will become a natural-born ninja. You'll start hiding in your own dining room while you're eating dinner, and your parents won't know where you are.
Exactly.
Tango's lined up,
just make
ready
sure
to engage.
There's a cloth on the table.
Yeah.
Castro, Tango's lined up. Let's give him hell.
Your best ninja weapon in this game, other than your pistol, which I guess you can think of as a shuriken, is your portable EMP.
Castro, Tango's lined up and ready to be delivered.
When I use it, I have a tendency to yell at ninja vanish before I do it. It gives you a few seconds where everybody in your general area is completely disoriented, so you can take out whoever, and then vanish into the shadows. Super ninja style. Also, it's really good. I had to use it right there because I was running up on me with a flashlight. It allows
Looks like someone that wants to play games.
People are investigating, but they don't have their flashlight. They're not exactly fully passive.
We'll see who's laughing in a few minutes.
We have two guys left. One guy is over here.
Oh, please,
I'm going to move out of the general area because I don't want him to see me at that range. I'm not going to try to headshot. Ready, coming up behind you. Portable EMP.
Yep.
Get up on him. Dead.
Don't make me track you
one guy
down
left.
like a
You can take
dog.
it as stealthy as
Show
possible.
yourself.
You always want to watch out for things like turrets and cameras.
Don't be a coward.
Because
Show
those
yourself
can just
who
ruin
died.
your day. If you think you're being all stealthy and then you walk into that, it's just
I'll
bad time.
find them.
Turrets, there is always an area or a box that you can use to turn them off, but
One thing to do is to not be cocky just because you only have one person left. Because a lot of times, whenever you think you have that last guy and you think you have it made, is the time that he'll see you and he'll really mess up your day.
yeah, the worst thing you can see is enemies remaining 11 when it was only 1 a second ago.
One
That
thing
is
that's
the most
really
frustrating shot.
important about Splinter Cell is just being patient. Really taking your time, whether you're playing the single player or the co-op with a friend. You want to take your time, watch the enemies for a bit. If you find yourself in a position where you just think there's no way around it, but having to go in with force, just watch for a minute and look around at your surroundings, because there's usually always a pipe or something to go hide in where you can move without being spotted.
Castro,
Right, you can
Tango's lined up, preparing to
puzzle is
engage.
done. Everybody works in their thing, they make their puzzle, and then you kill everything.
Unit 5, radio check.
You always want to keep in constant communication with your partner. Let him know where guys are coming up from. He may be somewhere not looking back behind him, and you may see a guy walking up, and you can let him know, hey, watch your back, turn around.
Yeah, it's always very helpful when someone says, look up behind you, and then you turn around and it's them teabagging you.
Not at this time.
Alright, so I think you can turn it there. We can easily get around it, but just to be safe, I'm going to go turn it off.
Understood.
One thing also I found really helpful, and this has to do mainly for single player, but as far as... I totally forgot my train of thought.
So changing the subject.
So anyway, what I ate for breakfast this morning.
A few tips since we're pretty close to the end here. Just a few things I wanted to quickly mention. The things that the AI will not notice: open doors and lights. If you turn them off by a switch, if you shoot out a light, I do not condone it. I will probably yell at you if you're on my team. You shoot out a light and I get caught because of it. However, if you're in an area where there's a light switch, feel free to turn it off. If you're in a room, because then you can then open the door and look out, and you're still in the shadows. And for some reason, they won't think, "Hey, that light is off and the door is open now." It really doesn't bother them. It's just doable. Also, a lot of people, they really like to get their kills because it's fun to kill people in this game. You know, it makes you feel good. You just kick some dude's ass. Don't do it. Like, if you're playing with a random and you see he's obviously about to get the hand-to-hand, all right, if you want to aim at the guy's head to make sure that he doesn't get caught, fine. But don't shoot the guy. You know, that's just a pain in the ass. And you know what? He might have needed a mark and execute that he didn't have, that you just stole from him. You know, unless you just want to be funny, because it's really funny to annoy randoms. Alright, we got 3 guys left here. I'm going to try to get an angle so I can get as many of them as possible. Right now it's 1 is all I can get. I'm going to move into a
Archer,
angle.
ready your gun. We'll clear the
I've
area
got one on
together.
my end.
If you want to go over a few last things before we, completely rip these guys apart.
No, let's just rip them.
Exemplary work, you two. They didn't even see you coming. You work well together.
That's how you get the Perfect Hunter achievement on Splinter Cell Conviction. If you're looking for more tips and strategies, head on over to Battle Strats. I'll put a link in the video. And if you're looking for some, players to play alongside with, we got some forums you can check out. We got several members who are actually enjoying this game. Spoon, you have anything else you want to add for any Splinter Cell Conviction players out there?
Yeah, if you're having trouble getting the Perfect Hunter achievement, just keep at it. Seriously, just keep at it. You'll notice we took Lumber Mill because it's one that we just played often. You get to kind of know the map. Just keep at it. Take the tips that we've taught you today. You can even try to follow the exact path that we went. It's, keep in mind that people are going to be in different ways. Do what we say and vote for Spoon. It'll make the world a better place.
Vote for Spoon. There is one cheap way to get this achievement and to make it through and get one of the PEC challenges without being detected. That's to let one of your partners go ahead of you, do all the dirty work. He can have reinforcements called in. As long as you stay in the very back and don't get spotted, you'll get that achievement. But don't do it the cheap way like IGN was telling you how to do. Balls up, and you could do this with you and your buddy or by yourself on Deniable Ops. Good luck, guys. Red Dragon, Spoon out.